Jason Gorber is a film critic for twitchfilm.com. He joins me now from downtown Toronto to talk about this pick that everybody's talking about, Ben Affleck, Batman. I don't see it, Jason. Do you see it?
Wait.
Wait.
We are so early. They haven't shown us we don't know if we're getting bat nipples like we did in the Schumacher days. Well, when Clooney played it, the costume had bat nipples. We don't know what's going to be happening. So it is absolutely time for everybody to take a breath and recognize the fact that Ben Affleck, remember, it was only a few months ago that everybody was up in arms that he didn't get the Best Director award at the Oscars. So we can just take a moment and recognize that, hey, Warner has won here. This is the same day or within 24 hours of when Marvel was going to go on about casting for the new Avengers movie, and in one fell swoop, everybody is now talking about Warner Brothers and their big new franchise of bringing Superman and Batman together. So I think Affleck will be totally fine. He's a good actor, and he can totally do it, and we should not blame him for Daredevil. That was the drunk, younger, still when he was with J-Lo Affleck. This is the much more mature, bearded, much more mature.
I didn't know that
Affleck.
The beard implies that he is much more mature. And you know what? I think also because Christian Bale, in my opinion, was a great Batman, and he already brought that sort of weightiness you needed to that character.
I bring back the old age of since I'm 2 months older than Affleck, I can go on about this. When Christian Bale was cast, there was also an uproar. People were like, who the heck's this Christian Bale guy? Is he the skinny guy from The Mechanic, that film that played Midnight Madness at TIFF that very few people saw? Or the guy from American Psycho? That doesn't work, that's too dark. Or then Heath Ledger, when Heath Ledger was cast as the Joker, there was an uproar. The difference is now we have a great deal of amplification through Twitter. Like, Twitter went crazy yesterday.
Yeah, we're going to pull up. Let me pull up some of the tweets that
Sure.
that did come up, because people are hating this. Stephen Woody saying,
people.
Please, why not just cast J-Lo as Catwoman, too, and really torpedo the whole thing? Let's move on. We've got another one from Eliza Bain. In the new Ben Affleck version, the Batmobile is just a beige Prius. I like that one. And there's one more from Lilith St. Croix. Ben Affleck is Batman Christ. It's like Hollywood wants me to drink myself to death to escape it.
Look, on behalf, you're welcome to follow me on Twitter at Filmfest_CA. I'll put that plug in. But my point is, you're going to get my kind of snark. Twitter is full of snark. People are going to kvetch about this. This is what it's for. Now, let's step back a bit. There's all kinds of people that played Batman, some in certain degrees of success. I love Adam West Batman. I love the cheesy sock pow Batman of the 60s.
Sure.
I thought Keaton was great. If Twitter was around when Keaton was cast, it would have gone even more crazy.
Yeah, no, I didn't like Keaton in the role. Okay, who was up for this particular role, the new Batman?
Look, there's all kinds of rumors, but fundamentally, I don't think anybody else was up for this role. I mean, there's talking about action stars and stuff like that, much more beefy guys, but honestly, I think Affleck will end up being one of those decisions that a couple years from now, people will look back and like, oh, that really worked. And I think the dynamic between him and Superman is what's going to be most interesting. And remember, Zack Snyder, I like Superman a little bit. I really like 300, and Chris Nolan on the production chair. I think we're actually going to have a much more introspective, much more serious Batman playing against the Superman, and we will see how the dynamic. And again, as people have also been saying on Twitter, why not have Matt Damon as Lex Luthor? He already looks good bald.
No, I think they were saying Matt Damon should be Robin.
Well, no, we know that's not going to happen.
So you're saying he should be cast as the villain? That'd be hilarious.
Well, why not? And look, so we should just all calm down, relax. This is a very exciting thing to talk about. And as I said, Batman is such a rich character. Unlike Superman, which is fairly sort of nuts and bolts, it goes forward. Batman really is as close to Hamlet gets in terms of comic book complexity. You have this orphan, lost his parents, and since he's a regular guy that just happens to be incredibly rich and own a lot of gadgets, that's his superpower, is that he's intelligent and has means to do things. So for a character, we emotionally invest in that kind of character almost more so these days than we do with somebody like a Superman. So this is, I think, relatively inspired of Warner to try to combat the Marvel onslaught that Disney's bringing, and bringing somebody like Affleck. Why not? It's going to get people talking, and here I am on television talking about it. So I wish you good luck, Ben. Again, people are going to, and Will Wheaton, really, Will Wheaton's the one who's going to be complaining about this?
Yeah.
I mean, remember when Will Wheaton was cast as Wesley Crusher? A lot of people weren't really happy about that either, so we shouldn't talk about that.
Your point is made, Jason Gorber.
All the
Jason
best.
Gorber, you can follow him on Twitter at filmfest_.ca. Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much.